Hey guys, what is up? It's unYOUsual here, and today I have a video for you reviewing the Glass Pic Panel from unYOUsual Designs and unYOUsual.com. I'll have the link for you guys down in the video description down below. It's not actually unYOUsual Designs, I just decided to put that in there, I don't know why. But they make and design back covers, cases, and really protective things for your iDevices, like your iPhone, and they allow you to fully customize them. Now, the first thing I want to say, actually two things I want to say, the reason why I have not been able to get the review out for a long time is because two things. The first thing is that the screwdriver they sent me was a little bit broken, and the screwdriver I needed, unfortunately, one of them was intact, but the second one was broken, and the second one was the one that I actually needed for my specific iPhone. Now, the second thing was that once I had the right screwdriver, I also noticed that the back cover didn't fit. Here is the other back cover. These two back covers are identical, except for the fact that this one is for a GSM phone. I got this for a GSM phone. I didn't realize I chose the GSM one. I was supposed to choose the CDMA one. It got a little bit screwed up, and basically that's what happened. I have two of them. This one was the one I needed in the first place. It's CDMA, but they're so nice, and they let me keep both of them, so thank you to them. So I can use this as a reference in the video and compare it to the original Apple iPhone cover. Now, this is the original one. I just have a skin on this, but as you can tell, they're almost identical on the inside. Actually, they both have heat sinks, which is something that a lot of companies will forget to put on. The heat sinks in the Glass Pic Panel are very similar to the ones that come with the stock Apple iPhone, and they do actually take a lot of the heat out, and they make it a lot more bearable. If you didn't have any heat sinks in your iPhone's back cover, it would probably be pretty hot, and it would become uncomfortable to hold, and it would just not be a pleasant experience. So if this did not have heat sinks, I would probably say don't do it, but they do have heat sinks. So that is why I really like this. They include these small details that a lot of people forget about including in their products, and that is really nice. So I'm done ranting about the heat sinks. So let's see what comes inside of the box. Now, inside of the box, you're going to have two sets of screwdrivers, or one screwdriver that works for one iPhone, and the other screwdriver that works for the other iPhone. I believe only the Pentalope, or I don't even remember the name of it, but the one that has a smaller head with 5 tips, 5 little grooves on it, is the one that goes for like the iPhone 4s, and I believe the one with kind of like 4 tips goes with the iPhone 4S. It's kind of like a little confusing process. If you get the one for the iPhone 4, you'll get both screwdrivers. If you get the one for the iPhone 4S, you'll get one that is only for the iPhone 4S. So it's a little bit confusing, but you'll get the right screwdriver no matter what you order, because if you order the right one for the right phone, you'll get the right screwdriver. So that's just something I have to say. Now, that's basically what you get in the box. Aside from that, you also get this very nice instruction manual. This is actually one of the cleanest and most simple and easy to understand instruction manuals I've ever seen in a product that I've reviewed. First of all, the very easy thing about this is that they give you visuals, and the visuals are actually very descriptive. So the visuals, you can clearly see that they want you to unscrew the screws at the bottom of the iPhone. They also want you to slide it up, slide the back cover up, pop it out, and take the new back cover, put it down, slide down, and then screw it in. So these steps start out and then go backwards. So you just do the same thing that you did in the first one and do it backwards when you get the new cover in. So that's what I really like about it. Now, also, something very cool about the screwdriver is a magnetic screwdriver. So the magnetic screwdriver, if you decide to, I don't know, drop your screws, will be able to easily, or somewhat easily, find the screws if you decide to drop them. Now, it's not going to be such an easy job, but if you get a flashlight, you'll be able to pick them up if they're in small spaces or anything like that. Because it's magnetic, it will hold on to them, which is a nice feature that I like to see in these screwdrivers that they sent me. So, aside from that, let me show you a camera test. I'll get that out of the way first. And as you can probably tell, there's nothing really in front of the camera, so let me put the box here. And the box looks pretty good. The flash is currently on right there. So I'll take a picture of the box, focus in on that, and let's take a picture. And as you can probably tell, the flash was just there. So it looks fine from here. I mean, you guys probably cannot tell anything because I'm shooting this from a camera, from another camera, so it's kind of weird. So you guys can't really tell head-on how it looks. I'm telling you, there's no flash interference, and that's just something that a lot of you guys already probably expected there's probably no flash interference with these guys because they do consider that. So a lot of companies now consider all that flash stuff. So really no companies have any problems with flash anymore. But I do it anyway just to show you guys and reassure you that the company that creates this, unYOUsual, remember to get the flash to work properly. And it does. So the camera clearly works very well. Now on the back of this has an oleophobic coating. And an oleophobic coating basically means that it will resist. Not get rid of, but resist the fingerprints and oils on your hands. So if I touch this very heavily, I'm going to get fingerprints on this. It's not like the fingerprints are not going to show up, and this isn't some kind of magical back cover. That's just simply not possible. However, it does have a better coating on it than the regular iPhone cover, and the regular iPhone cover will get considerably more fingerprinted and just covered in all the grime and dirt on your hands than this one, because it does not have that good of an oleophobic coating on it. So this is what I really like about it. Also, the pictures on this are very high quality. Now, obviously that depends on what picture you're putting here, but they printed this and it looks very high quality. I don't really see any pixelation, and it does look really good in my opinion. Now, if you're not the creative person, I would say don't get this if you're going to want to just put some random image on here. That's not really what I mean. I mean, you're going to probably want to get this, but if you're not the creative person, and you're just going to put some meaningless picture on here. So if you're going to put a picture of your face on here, I don't really see a point. Now that's just an example. I mean, that would be really obnoxious, and I don't see a point to that. But if you're going to put a picture on here that really doesn't make sense, I don't think you should do it. Now, the reason is because, well, you paid $40 for this, and what's the point? Because you're looking at a picture of your face, which you already have by looking in the mirror or taking a picture of yourself on your iPhone. So there's really no point to doing that. So if you're not creative, they do have designs for you that you can choose, and you can choose their designs, which are already custom made. They do look cool. You're probably not going to find them on any other iPhone because these are pretty unusual to come by, but you'll have a custom looking back cover. It's not going to be made by you, but it's going to have a very nice image on it. They have a ton of images. I don't remember a lot of them off the top of my head, but they have some pretty nice high quality ones which do look cool. Some of them are cool, some of them are funny, so they're pretty cool in my opinion. Now, that's really all I can say about the GlassPic. The only thing else that I have to say about cases, depending on what kind of person you are, you might want a case or you might not want a case. I'm the person that doesn't really drop my iPhone. I don't know why people drop their iPhones. I don't know how people even break their iPhones. I swear, I've dropped my iPhone off the top of my bed, and my bed is like 3 feet tall, and it hit the wooden post of my bed and smacked the ground face first, and nothing happened to it. No scratches, nothing whatsoever, and I had no case on whatsoever. I had no cover on this. I had the stock cover, and the skin was not on here. It was just a naked iPhone, and nothing happened to it. So I don't really know what it is, but I have never broken an iDevice. I've never cracked the screen, scratched it, done anything to it. The worst I've ever done is scratch the back, and that's it. So I'm just not the person that really breaks their iPhone. So I have a lot of friends that break their iPhones. I know someone that broke their iPhone the second day they got it, and then I know people that broke their iPhone a year after they got it, but nevertheless, I know people that break their iPhones. I'm just not one of the people that break their iPhones. I'm just a lot more gentle with my devices because I'm constantly putting on cases and all that kind of stuff, so I want to make sure they last until the reviews, so that, therefore, I'm just gentle with my iPhone. People that around the world may not be as gentle with their iPhones, so they may want cases. Personally, I do not want a case on my iPhone. I don't break it that much. I don't drop it. So I'm fine with having no case on here. Now, if you do want a case, there may be a problem because you're not going to be able to see the back. And what's the point of using this if you can't get the back on this? That is why unYOUsual also makes a case where you can put a custom image on the back in case you want the more protective style. Now, that may look a little bit different. It's a case, so you're going to have a custom image on the back, but that means it's going to be very removable. I personally like this because it is identical to the regular iPhone's back cover, except it has a custom decal on it. So that's just my opinion. They do have options for you at unYOUsual.com. Links in the video description down below. They do have products for you, like cases, where you can get a custom image on the case, which is more protective and is very nice as well. So, yeah, that's really what I have to say about this Glass Pic Panel for the iPhone 4 and 4S. If you're going to get this, it's $40, and I say definitely go get it, because I'm pretty satisfied with mine. It looks pretty awesome. This is my logo. I use it on Twitter, I use it on YouTube, I use it on a bunch of social networking websites, so this is really what I use, and I like looking at that. I made that myself, And that is really what represents me on YouTube and all my social networking sites, and that is really why I chose it. So that is really why I like this so much. I can be really creative about what I put on my iPhone. It's a lot more customizable when you have this than just your regular plain iPhone cover. Even with cases, nothing can compare to having your own back cover that has a custom image on it, and that is really what I love about it. So yeah, with that, guys, go check out unYOUsual because they are awesome. Thank you, unYOUsual, for sending this out to me. I really appreciate it, and sorry for all the trouble about that. But yeah, so with that, guys, rate, comment, and subscribe. Thumbs up the video. Check me out at Twitter. I'm at Dinazor, and peace. If you like this video, feel free to subscribe. Also, you guys can go share this with your friends, favorite, like, and comment on this video. Also, feel free to check out the previous video, which you can see right here. Annotation is right there, and go ahead and click on it.